Welcome back, everybody, to the 4th episode of Field Trip, our new D&D campaign right here. And we're picking up right where we left off with our group have found this town called Wellspring, and it seems like there's a bit of a commotion going on here, possible invasion happening, no militia, no military to protect them, and Hitte has just seen some kind of an apparition in the woods. And then nobody else saw it, or by nobody else, Alarek didn't see it. And we're picking up right there. The group has just gotten there, and Hitte, you just saw that little creature disappear.
Don't like that. Okay.
Never fear, Zoroma is here, and I have rope. Everybody stand back. And then right at the gate, I start running around and placing the length of rope in a big circle as I cast snare.
Oh, okay.
Everybody stay away. This is going to be a really bad, really mean trap. And we're going to trick the creature things into walking into it, and then they'll get snatched up into the air. It's really fun. Sometimes if you do it to people and they're wearing clothes and you turn them upside down and then you see their underwear because like robes or skirts or whatever go away, and then you just see their undies hanging in the air. It's very funny.
It's my favorite trap you do, Serona. Absolutely my favorite.
It is pretty funny. Thank you.
Okay.
I wouldn't say
I'm really
funny.
good at it. I'm really good at this one. I've done it to you before. Yeah, you'd remember this. Yeah.
Okay.
Are you talking to me?
So,
Yes. So I cast
Okay, yes,
snare,
yes. Yes, everyone
In-
did see my underwear.
like right there at the gate.
Okay.
And then I try to get everybody to like stand behind it a
Mhm.
distance so that like whatever comes through the gate has to walk over the snare first.
How long does that last?
It's a
I was gonna say
thing.
it lasts a pretty good long
It's a full
while.
minute. No, sorry, 8 hours. Casting time 1 minute.
Is it concentration?
Duration 8 hours. No. it's-
Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, she has ensnared the front.
I've got a trap set and I'm behind it, and then I cast prestidigitation into the center, and I make like a little baby rabbit with blood like jutting out, and then I cast
Did you say
prestidigitation.
blood jutting out of its
Yes,
dying?
a dying baby rabbit.
You all
and
see a
then-
dying baby rabbit appear inside of the snare.
Oh,
and then
I say-
I cast prestidigitation again and make the little sound of a dying rabbit.
Okay, and maybe that might be like a little too far. I don't know. That's a lot.
Got to be realistic.
Okay, all right. That like
okay.
takes care of this entrance. So.
Oh yeah, the other one. Just a heads up when I turn to Hitte. There's 2 possible assassins here. I told them you were in charge, so if they come after you, if you see 2 guys that look suspicious, probably be aware that they might try to kill you. But the other gate's closed.
Okay.
Good to know.
Also, Serona, you too.
Me too what?
Hmm?
What? Me too what?
I
Oh,
can't
no.
hear you over the sounds of the blood-curdling screams of the rabbit.
I think he's
I'm
painted a
not
target
gonna
on
turn
both
it
of our
down.
backs.
He did what? Where? And I start turning around trying to look at the back of my
It's a metaphor.
cloak.
Oh God.
It's a turn of phrase. It's
Wait, more importantly. Okay, wait, so there's assassins now in town?
Apparently.
Or thieves. They're probably just thieves, to be honest. It's hard to say, really. But possibly assassins. Maybe they're just thieves. Maybe
Just-
they're friends. I mean, who knows? We might be able to pay them off. But the odd ends of it is that if you
But
see-
they're here for me?
No, I just told them that if they're going to assassinate someone, assassinate you or Hitte.
Oh.
Why would you
Because I
tell
have my
them
eyes
that?
on you, so when I see them trying to assassinate you, I'll assassinate them.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Maybe we shouldn't be like assassinating people.
Jonah like goes
So-
right up to him and like puts her little hands on her hips and looks up and squints and goes,
Would
Language.
you rather have an innocent person get assassinated or someone who can actually handle their own?
not your friend is what I would think.
Well, I said Hite. He's got metal on his back, I think, and I look on his back. Does he have armor protecting his back?
Got chain metal on.
What about your butt? Do you have armor protecting your butt? You never know when you get stabbed in the ass.
Out his butt. Got it.
But no.
Everybody sees Itzy staring at Hite's butt.
Side note, the mayor told me that the things that are attacking town are like these gnolls that are like crazed, and they eat the flesh of the dead.
That's all right. I have a cousin who's a lizard folk. He does the same thing.
Serona gestures at the baby rabbit illusion that's still like going in circles.
Hite, give me a history check.
Jeebus. That's a somewhat better roll. What's my plus to history again? +3. Okay. 14.
On a 14, as Tyra mentions gnolls, you get a feeling like the creature that you saw certainly looked gnollish in its features, just with those extra things it was carrying.
Uh-huh.
So you're like, oh, well, you've clocked one.
Gotcha. Oh, they're prodding us. Okay.
You say that out loud?
Yeah.
Oh.
Who's prodding us?
The gnolls.
What about the gnolls?
I've
I'm
seen
gonna
one.
prod them in a minute.
No, I've seen one off in the tree line.
You did.
Yeah, and I didn't see it.
Well, then you
The
need
prince
to
here
look
didn't see
harder, Liam.
I pointed it out to him.
Liam?
Even then, though, he didn't see it. And I looked away to look at him to make sure he was looking in the right direction. I looked back, and the thing disappears in a poof of smoke.
God, I hate ghosts. I hope it's not a ghost. I hate ghosts.
Alright, that's what I
Can't
said.
stab a
There's no
ghost.
such thing
Just
as
Hite
ghosts.
all of a sudden said,
Oh, he
your
thinks
name
such thing
is
as ghost.
Liam.
I knew a
Oh,
ghost.
Okay.
My uncle was a ghost. Probably.
Your uncle was a ghost.
Probably. These things happen.
Did your
Wait.
uncle die?
Was or is a ghost?
Okay, this is not important.
Okay, you're right. Yeah. We
There's
should
two
totally go back-
assassins in town, and
Yes, we
there's
should totally
gnolls
deal
that are
with that.
about to attack us. Let's take care of the immediate problem, which would probably be the assassins. The gnolls, if that was a gnoll I just saw, is probably relaying the information that we're making ready and preparing to fend off any attacks. So they're probably rehashing an idea of how to go about that.
And I hear they're
I'd
really
like-
stupid.
Yeah, I would like to point out that the mayor said that they're normally like dumb, like super dumb.
So it's going to take them a longer time to plan. So let's go take care of the assassins first.
Oh, okay, yeah. But like, what would the assassins have to do here? They don't even have Everborn batteries.
Also, yes. Wait.
I mean,
what?
also thieves. I mean, the
We-
place is alright. I know if I was a thief, this would be a glow right here. Everyone's running around. No one's paying attention to the things. I'm sure half the doors are unlocked anyways.
Should we
So this is
split
just
up?
a thieves' haven.
Me
This
and
is a
Tyra
small
can-
farming
Did you
village.
just say
actually have
split
a
up?
point.
Uh-huh.
No, split up when there's assassins around? Do you want to get
Uh-huh.
stabbed in the back? You know what?
No.
Actually, yeah. Let's split up. I'm gonna follow you about 20 feet back. That's a good idea.
Are you
No.
going to stab me in the back?
No, I'm gonna
That's the
stab
only
whoever's
reason
gonna
you-
stab you in the back.
Well, then that's just a stabbing train, and that's stupid.
Well, look. Don't get stabbed in the back.
As
Okay.
they're having this argument, I'm gonna look at Prince Alark and be like, okay, well, let's go back to the center of town, see if we can spot these ruffians.
Yeah,
Tyra,
we
you
should probably
coming?
protect the people. Well, they don't have any fighters, and so like we're kind of it. So we actually can't split up. We have to go guard them.
Stars help them.
Right, like
These guys are farmers and probably hunters of sorts. They probably got at least pitchforks, something.
I literally asked them. They're like, oh no, we don't have anybody who like fights because they're super reliant on the electric fence that no longer is electric.
Oh,
It's not electric.
All
Question:
right.
Do they have carts around? Is there a cart nearby?
Give me a perception check.
a dirty 20.
Yeah, there's a cart.
Okay, I say, can we push that cart in front of the entrance just in case they get through it?
Yeah, I was actually thinking, like, what if
Well,
we
there's
put...
a snare in front of the entrance.
Is the snare in front of,
No.
like, on our side in front of the entrance or in front of on the outside in front of the entrance?
It's
Like, before they
on
get the
our
gate?
side. It's on our
Okay,
side.
well,
Oh God,
then-
you have the dying rabbit inside the town.
Because the gate was locked and everything.
Never mind the cart idea. Just push the cart
What?
near it. Push the cart near it. How about
Wait,
that?
hold on. I have like an idea. What if we like, okay, so the people are gonna be like, they're gonna have like a door and that's it between them and these things. So what if we like barricade the door? Because like, where else are they gonna go? Like, they're gonna be stuck in there. If they break through us, then they're going through the door and we'll like, they're doomed anyway.
Yes.
Like, what if we barricade the door and then like hop on top of the building and like pew pew them from the top of the building?
I love this idea. This sounds fantastic. I will go
DM,
build a barricade.
DM, did I see how many entrances were in the hall?
Into the hall.
Yes.
You would have only seen it from the front side, from its front side, so you don't know how many other exits there would be.
Okay.
You know
Tyra,
one.
assuming that. Okay, so Tyra, assuming that there is only one way in, one way out, we do barricade that. Yes, they may be dumb, but what if the building catches fire?
I was just gonna say that.
Why would the
I give you
building
one.
catch fire?
I would
Because
certainly
barbarians like
never-
using fire.
turn
Fire's
to
cool.
Sirona. It's just like,
Also, like,
He's saying big dumb guys burn things down, and I agree.
my powers are like
That's what
mostly.
you were
that
saying.
like
wasn't what I
fires.
was trying to imply, but you're onto something.
Oh,
So-
you
Yeah,
mean
exactly.
like you will catch everything on fire just by touching things, or
No, I just don't want to have an accident and start creating fires where they don't need to be.
Well, let's double back and see what's going on in the center of town. Let's find out who these assassins are.
good idea.
Agreed.
So Hite, as we walk real quick, do you have accidents when you like are trying to fight? You should go potty before.
She has a point. It's very embarrassing to pee yourself.
Do you accidentally start fires when you pee?
Or like when you sleep. Like, what are your pillows like?
Wait, can he pee fire? Are you? Do you pee fire?
I was waiting for someone to say that.
Because that's sick, dude. I can spit acid, but you can
He
pee
said
fire.
he didn't want
You
to
can
have-
spit
cooler.
acid.
See,
Yeah.
he said
That's
he
actually
didn't want
really
to
cool.
have. He said he didn't want to
I'll
have
drag him where
an
it's something.
accident and start little fires. So I just
Maybe he's being metaphorical. Maybe he's like, he's like
Well,
talking about like,
maybe if you have to go
metaphorical
potty,
Okay,
fires.
so-
if you have to go potty, you should probably do that before we start fighting,
It's not
so you don't have accidents.
a restroom issue. I'm just saying if I was to try to hurl a produce flame at some creature and I miss.
18 perception to look for the
You
assassins.
also throw up
No,
when you fight.
I'm also
you
looking
hurl.
for the assassins.
You hurl when
no,
you
not
fight?
anymore.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's good.
No. Anywho. Okay, let's go to the center of town.
We're walking. This is
Yeah.
as we were walking.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I assumed we were all walking. That way we were talking while we were walking. Yeah, I rolled an 18 to see if the assassins are nearby.
Yeah, as you guys make it to the center of town, Itzy's been looking around and like you're not seeing them at all. But as you get to the front, you see that they are standing there in front of the building, the hall, which is closed, and they're standing there, arms crossed, like guards in front of the hall,
Facing the hall or facing away from the hall?
facing away from the hall, like guarding it.
Interesting, and they're both doing that?
Yes.
I'm going to approach them and be like, "Hey guys, what you up to?"
What are you doing here? I thought you were guarding. We've been given a job.
Nice.
Shouldn't
nice.
you be
Oh,
inside?
No, we're also guarding, and I stay next to them. I stand one next to them, so I like shoulder to shoulder kind of thing.
All of you state your business.
I don't really have a business other than I'm in the business of like playing pranks and stuff and like
Being a
having
pain in
good
the
time.
ass. I say that to her out loud in character.
Right now, our business is making sure that this village
Sometimes,
lives to see
yeah.
tomorrow and doesn't get eaten by gnolls.
His business is being real serious. I don't know how much money it makes, but apparently it's pretty good because he's sticking with it.
And
And-
you also like talk to the mayor, so
Well, at this point, you're gonna look over and you're gonna see that the mayor just like kind of stumbles in. He was around the side of the building, and he's like, "Oh, you're all here. So everything seems like it's good to go. These are my my rogue champions here that I've hired to help protect us. I thought you'd be inside.
So
No.
why would
No,
we-
we're gonna
can't
protect
defend
you guys.
from, like,
Yeah.
inside. So
Well, it's getting real dark soon. I'm afraid they're gonna be attacking eventually.
I'm literally like a human lantern. So
Yeah.
come at me, bro.
Also, and I just
Yeah,
hold
come
this
at her.
flame in my
That's
hand.
not how the darkness of the night works here, and it especially since the sky is all kind of cracked open and destroyed. We don't know what's gonna happen.
Agreed. Are you two guys going inside? Are you two guys going inside? Your bodyguards?
No, they're gonna protect outside right here. They're gonna keep us all safe. They're gonna guard us out here.
Can
What
I
are you paying
incite
them?
the mayor?
Yes.
Can I ask, what are they paying you, Mayor?
Something
Or
is
what are you paying them?
here, and I don't like it.
while this is all happening, I'm gonna go around and look for any other entrances or large windows.
Okay.
15?
15. There's something odd about this guy. He's sweating profusely.
Ugh. Why are you sweating, dude?
Are you
Ah,
good?
I've just been running around dealing with things. You know, it's been a little crazy right now. Just
Oh, what are you
uh,
paying them, by the way? Because we could use some compensation too.
Oh, we'll look. We're a very small town, and but we'll take any help we can get. And we'll pay you all we can in the morning.
Well, what are you paying them? Because
Well-
I can definitely be as they're probably worth
they're
as much
sworn
as me.
to
and there's four of us.
secrecy. They're not gonna reveal what we paid them. It's
I'm not.
part of
Are you
arrangement.
sworn to secrecy?
It is
I
part of a
grab-
deal. And the
I grab
guy,
Itzy.
the other guy that's there is gonna be like, he said it's a secret. All right.
I grab Itzy.
Why is it a secret?
I grab Itzy, turn him
It's-
around, and kind of like usher him away from the mayor real quick.
Mhm.
Hey, Itzy, why would a mayor of a really, really small village need to hire rogue champions that are sworn to secrecy? That seems a little over the top, don't you think?
You know, I'm gonna be honest here. I think he's totally full of and we should kill all three of them.
I don't know if we'd go that far, but he seems really adamant about getting us inside.
Yeah,
Iron-
he's full of and we should kill all three of them.
Again, I wouldn't go that far unless we absolutely know that they have some kind of ill intent.
They do.
We
You know what?
can't
You know what?
prove that.
You know what? It's like that old saying, like you walk with a duck, you talk with the duck, you're a duck kind of thing. And if you're walking with a bunch of ducks, people are gonna think you're a duck, right? You know that saying?
Why would you be walking with ducks?
Okay, you're missing the metaphor, man. Okay, so if there's like 5 sharks, right, or 5 sharks, all right. There's 5 sharks, and you see someone walking with a shark, right? You're gonna think that person's no. This doesn't make no sense. This doesn't even make. This is
Sharks
a bad
don't
metaphor.
walk.
Why would I know? Why would they make this metaphor? Okay, look.
Okay.
Okay.
All this is
so
going on,
here's the-
Tyra. As you turn around the corner, and do you move down like this little alleyway here?
Yes.
Yeah, as you move down the alleyway, you see that there are like the windows are like totally covered up.
Okay.
They're like
there it is.
boarded up.
Okay.
And on the far end, you see that there's a door there, but as you get closer to it, you can see that it is nailed shut.
Okay.
From the outside or inside?
From the outside. Oh wait, you're not there. You don't know this. Itzy does not know that it's nailed.
Well,
Sorry.
that's you know,
shut.
from
Tyra
the
knows
outside
this.
or from
Me
the
and
inside.
Itzy don't know
this. Tyra sees
Too late.
this.
I already know.
And I where's Serona at this point?
Dorona is standing in front of the guards going, so when I grow up, I'd really like to be a rogue fighter for hire. Where do you guys come from? Where do you get the training for that? And I am turning on the tiny child charm of trying to get these guys to tell me where they're from. Like looking at them like they're my heroes.
We're not here to tell our life story.
Oh, I know, but like, while you're just wanting to pass the time, like.
Excuse me, little girl. Maybe you should go inside the building here. These gentlemen have jobs to do. We don't want to disrupt them.
Actually, I'm quite a powerful being in my own right, and so I am going to try and be just like you. And I'm
Tyra,
going to
are you
protect
approaching the
people.
windows?
Yes.
Okay. Are you looking? You're looking through the windows?
Well, I would be looking through the windows while checking. My goal would be to check to make sure that, like, to see how they, if it's like sturdy, and this is from the outside.
Yes.
That they're boarded up.
Yes. Everything's boarded up on the outside.
When you're defending a place, you don't board stuff up from the outside. You
I
board it from the
know.
inside.
Well, I might not know that.
That's meta.
Tyra
Never
might.
mind. Ignore
Tyra
me.
might not know that. Tyra might not know that. I know that. So I'm just gonna assume that, like, okay, let me check to make sure everything's good. So I would be looking inside if there is a gap to look through.
There is a gap to look through. Give me a perception check, and then with that, we're jumping back. We're gonna jump really, really quick because there's a lot happening at the same point. So we'll jump back to Itzy and Hite, who are still talking.
Yeah, I say, look. I'm. If I was training to be an assassin, which I'm not, but if I was and I had done research on it, and I was an assassin here or a thief, I would be doing what they're doing, right? So, like, it takes, how are you this dense, man? They're bad guys. They're. I don't even try to whisper this anymore. I just shout it in front of them. They're bad guys. I mean, look at them. They're wearing all black. I wear all bad guys, man.
They're not. They're my heroes. They're really cool people.
I'm
You
looking up
need
towards.
better
Okay, so
role
this
models.
hall, does it have a second story to it at all?
It has like one of those really high ceilings. It looks like it's one floor here. It's a wooden building.
Straw roof.
Yeah.
Itzy, come here.
Mhm.
I'm gonna give you a boost. Get up on the roof. Tear open the roof.
Tear open the roof?
Are you
Tear
guys
open the roof.
stealthing around the corner?
I didn't say that, so no.
You're just walking me around the corner?
Yeah.
Okay. You want me to
Okay.
climb? Why would I climb on the roof?
Tyra,
I'm
perception.
on the
What was
roof.
that
Start
perception
tearing
check?
through the roof.
While they're
Look inside.
climbing up on the roof?
14.
I got a really bad feeling about this.
14.
He is so adamant about getting us inside. I want to know what's in there.
Okay.
Tyra, as you peek inside, and like there's just a little gap there, and as you look through, you see inside there's a bunch of people, but they're all unconscious, asleep on the floor, kind of dilapidated almost, just unconscious. And you see that in the center of the room there's this like pedestal with green smoke protruding out of it, filling the room.
Okay. I'm immediately going very quickly to Hite and the rest.
They're around the other side of the building, so you'll have to now run around, and you're going to cross Serona and the mayor.
Have these guys budged at all with the?
They are
the
standing
time?
there.
Like, what
They're
are they
like
doing?
they are trying to get you to go inside.
I'm just imagining Tyra.
I got a 23, by the way.
Come on, come on.
I was like, we
I
gotta
got
go.
Oh, you
I
want to
got a
learn more about my
23.
fighters here? Well, you can talk to them inside. All right, they're going to be coming
they've
inside for a
got to
second.
They
No,
have to
it's
stay outside.
it'll be they'll come right
No.
in and tell any story
I'm
you want to
going to-
hear. They'll be right in for you. So, Tyra, you're seeing as the mayor is kind of frantically trying to move Serona into the building. The
I'm gonna
door
grab
is
Serona.
open. It's just creaked open enough.
I'm like backing up. I'm mad.
What is?
Don't go shoving me inside like I'm just a little bitty kid.
Oh no,
I
young
can fight.
youngster.
have
We're
a
just
stick-
making sure you're safe. Where's Itzy and Hite right now?
So
I am
I roll-
boosting him
I-
up to the roof.
Yeah, I rolled an acrobatics of 23, so I would like to get him to like kind of like whoop, like the God of War crate,
Well,
number 4,
with-
where, like he like shoots someone up
because-
in the air.
because Aurek is helping, you will jump up on top of the roof.
Perfect. Yeah, and then I take my dagger and I just cut just kind of the roof, a slice of the roof to just kind of just pull back
Give
whatever.
me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh
As-
no.
As I come around the corner and see the mayor talking to him, talking to Serona, trying to pull Serona in, whoever's trying to pull Serona in, I'm gonna mind sliver them.
I got 4.
Oh no.
Hite, you watch as Itzy clearly cuts out part of this, and you see a almost like a vacuum of green smoke get blasted out from the building, hitting Itzy in the face. Itzy, your vision goes way fuzzy, and you like just feel unconscious as you begin to lean backwards.
I stumble in front of him and go to catch him.
Itzy, roll a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
Okay.
Just to see if you're falling off.
I'm prepped and ready at the bottom here.
Jesus. I rolled a 22 and then at disadvantage rolled a 6.
Oh yeah, Itzy falls off just falls backwards off the building. Hitte, give me a strength save with advantage because you're with Alaric.
Okay. Phone, don't do this to me. You said strength saving throw?
Strength save. The captain with advantage.
I don't need it. Nat 20.
Nat 20. All right.
Yes.
Boom. You fall right into Hitte's hands and immediately feel yourself awake now that you have fresh air.
I'm gonna look at him and be like, "You are the smartest man I've ever met."
I wouldn't go that far. Are you okay?
I am. They're doing something in there. Is there a window nearby, by the way?
There is, but we're gonna cut to Tyra. Tyra, you just cast Mind Sliver on the mayor?
On whoever is trying to pull Serona.
It's the mayor.
Okay, yes, him.
Okay. What do I have to roll for that?
Intelligence saving throw, please.
Okay. Fail.
Okay, perfect. He takes 1d6 psychic damage. And he must subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw he makes before the end of my turn, which I don't, like 6 seconds.
Okay.
Get
Wait,
away
minus
from-
1d4 to attacks or damage?
From the next saving throw.
From
Just saving throws. Get away from her. These guys are up to no good. And then when it's my next turn, I have another spell I'd like to cast.
Everyone roll for initiative.
Yep.
Oh, natural 20.
There it is.
Nah.
Not
21.
Means mine 23 for initiative.
It's gonna be 11.
Tyra?
That is gonna be 21 for me.
23 was Serona.
And I got a 21 as well.
Who's got the higher dex?
Probably, definitely, Itzy.
I have 15 dex, yeah.
Okay. Stand by. Okay, so as soon as you say these guys are up to no good, the rogue that has the hood up, the mouth covered, and has been quiet the whole time is going to slam a bag on the ground and create a smoke screen in front of Tyra and Serona. So both of you are blinded, so you'll take disadvantage to any of your attacks right now as long as you're standing in this 9 foot square or 9 boxes.
But the mayor is also blind?
Also, yeah.
Okay.
Everybody just in front of everybody there. Okay. And then you're going to hear the door slam shut. Serona, you are outside the door. You are not inside, but the door is slammed shut. And we're at the top. Serona, it's your turn. You're currently blinded and with all this smoke around you.
Does the mayor still have a grip on me?
He's like trying to hold you by the shoulder.
Okay. So in that case, I'm going to, let me just check and make sure if I can do this. Yeah, I'm going to just, reaching with my other hand that has my shillelagh'd quarterstaff. Just gonna bop him upside the head as best as I can.
Disadvantage.
Yep. That is plus, I think, is this? That is a 14 to hit.
That's a miss.
Okay.
Itzy.
And that's it.
Oh, Itzy, on your turn, you hear that kind of pop explosion come from the bag of dust. You're around the side. You're currently in Hite's hands.
So I hop off, and so I know that. How big's the smoke area?
It's like a 9. You know, on a map, it's like the 9 boxes.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it looks like.
All right.
3x3. You're not in the smoke screen.
Yeah, so I'm gonna run to the side and use my breath action.
And what does that?
I'm assuming they're all. It's a 5-foot by 30-foot line.
Acid.
Yeah, of acid. I'm gonna shoot acid. Where I saw the guys kind of standing next to each other, so kind of come from the side, so I can, if like they're standing next to the wall, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I come from the
you're
side
looking
and
at a
just
cloud of smoke.
just shoot the line through. I know, I'm aware of this, and I apologize to Serona in advance. I shoot straight in that line.
Roll an attack.
So they actually all. It's a
I think
DC.
It's all saving throws.
Yeah,
all saving
Dex.
throws. So anyone in the line, DC 9 saving throw.
Is it Dex or is it Con for acid? I forget.
It is
one pass,
Dex.
one fail.
It's Dex. Yeah, so it's Dex. The Dex 9 is what they need to do.
I rolled it anyway, and I made it with a 14 plus 3.
So you'll be taking half.
All right, so if they so it's 6 damage. So if they succeeded, then 3 damage. If they failed, then 6 damage. Acid.
Serona, you aren't hit by this.
Oh, okay.
But it does hit those other 2 guys. One of them, oh, it burns. And then the other one just doesn't make any noise at all. Okay, Tyra, it's your turn. You're still standing you're standing in the dark, or in the smoke screen.
Okay, I am actually going to cast Unseen Servant. And my command for that Unseen Servant is to get inside and push over the thing billowing green smoke.
Okay. How far can the thing travel?
But it can go up to 60 feet away from me.
Yeah, that'll make it.
And it will continue to try to do its job until it succeeds.
Do you see through its eyes or anything, or it just does? It's like a Meeseeks.
It's a Meeseeks, yeah. I
okay.
Something it goes to do it.
I just want to die. Existence is pain. The Meeseeks runs inside.
Real quick, David, would I have got a sneak attack on the last attack?
No, because you can't see it.
Okay.
You kind of blind fired. If you could see it, then yeah, you would have. Wait, can the thing goes through doors? The Unseen Servant?
It is invisible, mindless, shapeless, and medium. It made out of force. It does anything that
it just goes through. Okay, so it just because it's formless. Yeah, the thing flies in and you know that it made contact with the bowl creating the green smoke. But I will say you do not know if your order was completed.
So just to clarify, it can move 15 feet and interact with an object within a turn.
That's fine.
Okay.
You know it interacted. You don't know if it succeeded.
That's fair. And then I am going to keep hold of, I don't know how you want to make this happen. I'm going to keep hold of Serota, like her hand, and then walk towards the last place I saw Hite and Itzy.
Okay, give me a wisdom check. Okay. Or history.
History is better for me. 20? Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, yeah, you know where they are. You get out of the smoke, you pull Serona with you.
Okay. And I'm just kind of like gonna get a grasp on what's going on around me, and that'll be my turn. So I'll do a perception check to see what's happening around outside of the
Okay.
city. That's 8 for perception. Ha.
You know, we could talk about this. We don't have to fight.
There's nothing to talk about. You're bad.
What do you mean, child? You don't know what I'm doing.
Like, except I do. I can see that there's green billowing smoke in there, and everybody's passed out.
What are you talking about? There's nothing going on in there.
I think they call this like gaslighting. I don't know.
What do you mean?
You were grabbing my hand and it really hurt.
No. I think it's fine. And then both of you are gonna watch as a firebolt blasts out to hit Tyra from the smoke.
Okay.
That does a 17 hit.
Yes.
Tyra, you get blasted for 4 damage. This is my last offer, children. We can either talk about this or we're gonna have a problem.
I'm gonna like take my hand, like rub it on my chin. I see you know the same trick I know. Firebolt.
It is Hite's turn. Hite, all you see is a cloud of smoke in front of you.
That's fine.
Everybody up on the roof. And I'm gonna spend my turn lifting Prince Alark up onto the roof.
Why are we going on the roof?
Go on the roof.
Why?
We need to air out that place.
Oh, all right. And yeah, he'll climb on the roof.
Okay.
That's what you're gonna do with your turn.
That's gonna be my turn.
Okay.
I'm waiting for everybody else to get around to me.
Cool. Tyra, in front of you, the one of the rogues steps out from the shadows, rapier in hand, that goes to slash at you.
Has Tyra made it to me?
You're not gonna get everybody out on your turn.
Okay.
You got the prince out.
Right, but is Tyra? Has she made it to me?
Yeah, you guys are all together.
Okay.
Yeah, you're all up on top of each other.
Is Tyra within 5 feet of me?
Yes.
Okay.
But he rolls a 4 and misses. So he just comes out, and then swings and misses.
How much was the firebolt damage again?
4 damage.
Okay, that's what that.
The second guy is gonna tumble roll out of the smoke, and he just pulls out 2 daggers. We're back at the top with Sirona.
Okay, Sirona is pissed.
The smoke
because
clears.
She was being manhandled, and so the smoke is cleared now.
The smoke clears. The mayor is not standing there.
Okay, how many of the rogue dudes
2.
are standing there? Okay, Sirona is pissed. She's gonna ignore Hite, and she's gonna run up to the one that has not drawn daggers. She's gonna wail on him with the shillelagh quarterstaff again.
Okay.
Oh, that is nice. That's a natural 18 on the die. Plus.
That's a hit.
Okay. That is 1d8. A full 8 plus 4.
12.
12. She just cracks him in the head
Oh.
like a baseball bat. Just
That so Hite, as you're helping people up, you turn and you watch as Sirona just boom, just smacks this guy upside the head. And the guy, oh, that hurt bad. Are you going to use your movement to go with Hite and climb up on the roof?
yes.
Okay.
I will now go.
So Hite, boom, you toss Sirona up
I just kind of do a drive-by baseball bat to the head.
Itsy.
So as it turns out, we're actually doing Sirona's plan.
So I'm gonna run from behind and try to get that guy. Do I stealth check that to sneak up on him from behind since is he already?
Are you going for the one that just got hit in the head or the other one?
Yes, the one that just got hit in the head.
If it's the one that hit in the head, give me stealth on advantage.
Okay. So one roll is 16. Ugh, the other one's 10. So 16.
Yeah, you succeed. You like kind of tumble roll around them, and you're
I want to get behind him. Yeah. Cool. So then I want to stab him. I want to stab with my 2 daggers.
Wow.
One of them's a 13.
Okay.
The other one is.
Wait, 13 to hit?
13 to hit, yeah.
That misses.
The other one's a nat 20.
Ah, that's a hit.
That'll do it.
So nat 20. Let's see. What is the double
Add
dice?
Another hit dice.
Okay. 1d4. So that's 6 damage.
Plus sneak attack?
Plus sneak attack. So plus 1 damage, that's 7. Plus 2, so that's 9 damage.
Okay. As you tumble around this guy, and go ahead and describe how you're doing this.
Is it a killing blow? Because there's a difference if I want.
Oh, it totally is.
Yeah, so I run from behind him, get him on the throat, and just real quick. Slice his throat open.
Serona, as you look down, you're like, you draw comparisons between what is happening with this guy and the bunny that you had prestidigitation.
Oh, that's actually, I understand what you mean, guys. It is disturbing. Oh.
Tyra, it's your turn. You just watched one guy get killed. The other one is still standing with the double daggers.
Okay. Well, the other guy that's still standing, I am gonna go ahead and let's see. I will Sacred Flame him.
Okay.
Succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
Fail.
Okay. He takes 4 radiant damage.
Oof.
And target gains no benefit from cover from missing. Oh, no. Okay. Not special anything. And is there a safe way? Can I safely get inside the building if I go through the front door right now?
Are you going to go up with Hite to the roof, or are you going to try and go inside?
I'm going to go inside because I'm an elf and can't be put to sleep magically. So.
Okay. As you open the door, and you look inside, and you see that the podium in the center of the room is still standing there. It's still up. So you can tell that it's super heavy.
Okay.
Is the conclusion you make, because whatever hit it was not enough. Your unseen servant was not enough strength to knock it over.
Okay. All right, and I'm gonna start looking around for what's his nuts, and I'll use as much of my movement as I can to get to the center where the podium is.
Podium is. Okay, yeah.
Yep.
You're gonna get there in time, and as you get there, are you looking inside of it?
No, I won't look inside of it.
Okay, yeah, but then you're standing right next to it, and it is a thick stone structure, very heavy in size.
Is it obvious that it was added to the building, or it is like as in it was part of the building's existence, or
it definitely looks at and feels
there.
out of place.
Okay, all right.
Definitely doesn't belong.
Okay. All right. So I'm just gonna keep an eye out for the guy.
Okay.
And I'm going to for my my servant. I'm gonna go ahead and tell it to look for and I'm gonna describe the mayor.
And it can only how many feet can it move at a time?
15 feet. I look for it, and I can't do an attack, so It has a strength of 2 and it can't attack. Can't point to it where it is, so. And I can't get any responses from it either. It's mindless.
I don't know if it could really do anything in this instance unless
Yeah,
it's trying to do
that's
something inside the room.
That's true. I wouldn't be able to tell or okay. I will have it. It's too weak to like try anything. So I'm gonna tell it to hold the door open. The doors open.
Okay.
Front doors open.
Hitte, you have successfully. Did Itzy go up on the roof? I forgot to ask.
No, I'm in the smoke. Or is the smoke still there, right?
No, the
No,
smoke
it's
screen
gone.
just. Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, I'm standing
There's-
over where because I use my movement to get to him.
Okay. Yeah. So Hitte, you, Sirona, Liam, and then I guess yourself would be on the roof starting on your turn if you climbed up.
Yes, I want to climb up, and I'm going to inform everybody. Okay, start ripping out patches of the roof. Do not breathe in the smoke. And I'm going to go over to a section of the roof. I'm going to tear out some straw and move my head out the way.
Okay, as you tear some straw out, an overwhelming vacuum of smoke just kind of flies through before eventually like just kind of dissipating. And now Hitte, what looks like green smoke is just coming out and over, draping down. It's very thick, like a smog machine or a fog machine, just like coming out and over, going past your feet.
Okay.
If you're standing up.
Yes, I'm standing up and moving to the next section of roof.
Do it again.
If I can.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that was an action yet. That would be like a bonus action.
Okay, and then on my action, just tear out another section of roof and move my head out the way.
Yeah, you continue to do that, and
Just trying to disperse the smoke.
give me
as
a
best I
perception check.
can. Hey, that's pretty good. Perception. That's going to be 17.
On a 17, Hitte, as you're like running around, pulling out holes and getting the smoke to dissipate, you look down and on the corner of your eye, you see the mayor frantically running away.
Oh, like down the street?
Yes. Making a run for it.
How far away is he?
Well, he's heading to the
gate?
he's heading to the north gate.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
What happened to the other guy? The other guy with daggers, is he still alive?
Oh, he's still there. Yeah, it
Yeah.
hasn't been his turn yet. So yeah, you see him running towards the north gate.
Okay. And
Okay,
I'm just running around, just tearing out sections of the roof, trying to disperse this smoke.
cool. Itzy on the ground. The guy with the daggers is going to run up and try to stab you.
I was gonna say it's just me and him, right?
Yes.
We're the only ones actually still fighting. All right, that's fair enough. He'll probably kill me. Or
Does a
at least get close.
19 hit?
Oh, it won't.
Yes, it does.
I spoke too soon.
You guys are full. Why would you leave the? We're in the middle of a battle, you
And then
fools.
stab as you get stabbed for
Ah!
5 damage.
There's half my health. I'm almost dead.
Oh, no. I didn't think this through. I thought you were a little bit.
He
weaker
leans
than that.
over and he just says, "No witnesses." But he hasn't spoken the entire time, and that's the first thing he says. Sirona, it's your turn. Sirona, you do not know that the mayor is running to the
Oh,
north
no.
gate.
No, I don't. I am entirely focused. Like Hitte says that about like start ripping out the roof. Sirona has no, she's not doing that. She reaches her hand into her pocket. She's still holding onto her staff. She reaches one hand into her pocket and pulls out 3 little pebbles and whispers some arcane words on them and casts magic stone. And then goes, ah! And like throws them down on the top of the guy's head, like
Oh God.
hurling
guy?
them down.
The guy that just stabbed you.
The guy
Oh,
who
okay.
stabbed you.
Okay,
She's not hurling them at you yet.
I know.
How much damage do those rocks do now that you cast arcanes or magic stone on them?
D6 plus my wisdom modifier, which is
Oh,
4.
I keep forgetting how broken that spell is at low level.
Okay.
And advantage,
So,
right? She gets
you-
advantage on that.
No advantage. Why
Oh,
would there
okay,
be
so-
advantage?
The guy doesn't see her. She's from on our top of a roof, right?
She's not a
She's not a
rogue.
rogue.
Right?
True.
I might act like
High
one.
ground.
17,
Hits.
21,
In name only.
and
Is she a rogue?
16. 17, 21, 16.
All three of those hit.
Yes.
Don't need
Rain,
advantage.
rain of death.
Boulders fall on your head. You all die.
This is beautiful.
I went up my nose, you guys.
Our little murderous, chaotic gremlin.
24 damage.
Ooh,
Wow! Murdered! That goes through his body.
a fine pink mist.
Yeah, the guy says no witnesses and is immediately impaled with rocks on his head and collapses quickly.
It was the Serona
Die.
from
Can
the
I-
grassy roof.
Can I peek through one of the holes made in his body and like see someone and give her like a thumbs up? Like just like there's a hole and I just want to like
Yeah, Serona, you watch as these rocks fly through his head.
And I go, yes, die.
I give you the biggest thumbs up as I'm holding a very bleeding wound in my side.
You're next.
That's gonna break the initiative. Encounter has effectively ended, so we have free range again.
Okay.
I want to search their bodies.
Okay. Give me a survival check.
I want to move the podium, which would force me to have to look.
You're gonna look inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 10 on survival.
You find the two daggers, and his mask hood that you would be able to wear if you wanted to take that.
I've taken everything.
Is it
Okay.
a balaclava? Is that what is that what you just got?
Well, it's like a hood, and then it, he like a mask. They're not
Assassin's
attached;
Creed.
they're separate pieces.
Oh,
but it
An
would work.
Assassin's Creed.
It's like Skyrim. Whenever you kill a bad guy, you just strip him of everything. Just leave him.
Yeah, I,
in
was gonna
his
say, I take his
It's
shoes
good.
off, by the way. I don't take his shoes, I just take his boots off.
Okay, so there's now a barefoot rogue dead in front of this hall.
And the other guy, the other rogue too, do you have anything on him?
You'll find his rapier.
I take his rapier too. And I take his
Oh.
boots off.
As soon as Serona has finished saying die,
You tie them
she
together.
turns around and goes, where's that guy who was all handsy with me? I gotta get him some rocks too.
Perception check. Tyra, as you move in and you look over this giant cauldron-esque stone pit, you look in, you see that there is like almost a layer of ethereal green haze over this little thing at the bottom of this bowl, this big stone bowl. It's a little object. It looks like a little stone.
I'm gonna have my servant pick it up.
You have the servant reach in.
Mm-hmm.
As the servant reaches in, it dissipates.
The
As it makes contact with the green haze, it
I can
just
feel it gone.
gone.
All right, two can play this game. Mage hand.
Your mage hand starts outside of the green haze. It's like a I don't want to say shield, but it's a thin veil over the item. You put the mage hand through it.
Try to, yeah.
As soon as the mage hand makes contact with the green haze, the mage hand disappears.
Magic don't work. I need like thief lease powers or like something or like knowledge or something in here. Oh wait, like you can't come in here. Serona, you should be able to come in here without being.
Serona is
Just like-
currently looking.
Serona, yeah, what was
with
that
a
perception
20
check on Serona?
21. With a
21. You're like looking around and you don't really see much, but then like you spot him like a little, his head bobs above some houses at some points because the height difference, you can see it. And he's running towards the trap.
Oh, he's running towards my trap. And Serona just scrambles down off of the roof. She's completely ignoring all the friends and all the calls for help or assistance at all, unfortunately. And she starts stealthing along, trying to catch up and watch this unfold.
What's Hitte doing?
Oh, I was going to start narrating that.
No, please do.
Very small, very powerful. The mighty Sirona is now in her natural habitat, trekking down her prey.
And her stealth is off the charts. But I just
running like a goblin.
I just rolled a natural 20 for stealth, and I got a +5, so I've got a 20.
Watch now as her prey is unaware of her presence.
I just like Roadrunner pokes his head out from a building.
Can she do the little meet thing? So like the road with the little
Meep,
feet
meep.
in the air, like meep, jumps in the air, like takes off.
No, guys,
also-
it's the Pink Panther is playing.
Oh, okay.
Oh
Side
god.
note to David, are the daggers any different than normal daggers? Or are they just the same?
No,
as
they're
normal
just
daggers?
regular daggers. What is
Damn.
Hitte doing at this point?
How much of the roof have I tore up by this point?
You've torn up a lot of the roof, and it's kind of beginning to dissipate, but not
Okay.
really. It's not as forceful. Like there's not nearly anything trapped in there, but there's still something coming out from that hole. And as you look down, you're going to see Tyra standing over this pit, standing over that big thing.
Tyra, do you need assistance?
Tyra's muted.
I don't know why I couldn't unmute. I tried like twice. Well, there's like this like magical barrier around whatever's creating this. And like I tried twice to pick it up magically, but like I couldn't. So I think I'm gonna try to it's a bowl that's in, right?
Yes. Well, it's a giant stone structure that's been brought in here, and it's
Like a 10-foot by 10-foot structure? How
No.
big is
think like it's a giant stone cauldron. I think that's the best way to describe it.
okay. Yeah, I
Hite's
I
gonna,
don't I don't know if I
do
should
a
pick it up.
dumb. Hite's gonna do a dumb. I'm gonna hop through the hole in the roof that I've created.
You're gonna drop down into the room.
Yep.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Not bad. It's my bonus. Okay, 15.
Tyra, as Hitte jumps down and lands, as he picks his head up, looking at you, you can see that his eyes have turned a very bloodshot red, and it's looking like it's affecting him in some way. But Hitte, you feel very strong sensations to go to sleep, but you're able to not fall asleep just yet. What are you doing?
Oh, I don't like it in here. And I'm just gonna go over to the stone cauldron and try to drag it out of the building.
Do you look inside?
No. I'm just grabbing the rim of it and just trying to drag it outside.
It's about 20 feet for you to get it out.
Okay.
And I'm gonna need you to roll a Constitution saving throw for every 5 feet.
Okay, so 5 divided by 20, so 4 saving
4
throws?
rolls.
Okay.
And at the same, give me 2 of them right now, and then I'm gonna jump to Sirona.
That's fair. Okay, this probably isn't gonna go well.
I'll
I have a
help
good
him.
bonus to the Constitution saving throw, but we'll see.
I'll help him, but I won't be.
That's
I'll try to
another
help.
15.
Okay, that's the first 5 feet. You're good.
Okay. That is even better. It's more than 15. It's 17 plus 4.
Okay, yeah, you've made it the first 10 feet, but put a hold on that. We're Sirona. You've made it to the guy, and he turns like he's going to get wind that you're there. Not really breaking stealth, but there's a reason. And he's gonna turn, and there's at least 15 feet between the two of you, and he's like, no, child, it's not what you think. You don't understand.
Oh, I understand. And soon you will understand. Do you know what the Dark Fae do to those who piss them off?
I've never come into contact with any dark fae, but I assure you, this is a big misunderstanding. If you just give me a moment to explain, and he's like moving back. He's walking backwards.
I'm advancing on him, like looking up at him like this, like very much like child from a horror movie. Walking straight towards him. Have you ever heard the story of how a little girl messed with magic that she should not have touched, and then there was a dark spirit that came and infected her blood and made her do terrible things?
Watch now how she intimidates her prey into submission.
I swear I've heard bedtime stories like that, but I don't know any right now. Look, it's not what you think, okay? It's not at all what you think, little girl.
Part of the stomach and rips out and out until she reaches your arms, and the arms come apart at the shoulders. She's just advancing and
not really too sure what you mean. And in fact, I'm just gonna go. And as he turns, he's gonna turn and put his back to you. But as he takes his step with his left foot, he steps inside of the trap, triggering the trap.
He's got to make a dexterity saving throw.
What's the DC on that?
It doesn't matter. He rolled a nat 1.
Yeah,
he just nat 1 into the trap.
Beautiful. He's magically hoisted into the air, hanging upside down 3 feet above the ground. And he's restrained there until the spell ends, which is a little less than 8 hours.
No, let me down. You're not giving me the chance to explain myself.
Well, why don't you explain now that you have time?
Hitte, jumping back to Hitte, give me the last 2.
We're gonna come back to the most
macabre
pinata.
To be clear, I chased Sorona.
Oh, okay.
I rolled a nat 20 to stealth behind Sorona, so I have a 26 on stealthing behind Sorona.
I'm gonna say you're 100%. You're 30 feet away, hiding behind a building. You see all of this, and you see her like slowly creeping up on this guy. Like,
I want to inch my way closer, because if she's gonna kill this guy, I want to try to kill him first, just to take that away from her.
Snipe the kill.
Very small, very powerful.
Hitte, what was that? The next con roll?
Rolling it now. 14.
That is just enough for you to get 5 feet more. One more to get out.
Fuck me. Not off the table. I'm not going to count it. It was a good roll, but I'm not going to count it because it wasn't in my little tray. That was a 14 again.
Just barely gets by, and you get outside, and it's like fresh air, where there was like no air in that room. It was so tight in there, but you're able to push this object out, and as it hits the stairs, boom, boom, it like just kind of flips over. And falls over, and it hits the ground, and you see a little item roll out, and it's now sitting on the ground. This little object
coming off of it.
The smoke dissipates within a couple of beats. Tyra, you're standing right there. The both of you see this little something came out of this cauldron.
Okay. I can't. I'm too curious. I'm gonna pick it up, but you just like, okay, like if something takes over my body, like kill me, okay? Because like nobody like that's not okay. Anyway, I'm gonna pick it up.
Tyra, as you pick it up, you look at this little thing in your hand, and it looks like a piece of a stone tablet of sorts. There's writing on it, but it's very clearly broken. So whatever it was attached to, it's a piece of something. It seems like it's a piece of something, and there's a little bit of writing on it, but you don't know what that language is. But the more and more you look at this, give me an Arcana check.
That's something I can do. Hooray. 8.
Tyra, you're overwhelmed. As the more and more you stare at this, you're overwhelmed with these feelings, these emotions of sadness. And for an instant, you feel yourself just like blink and you're not in the same place that you were. And you're just looking at this room. It doesn't look familiar to you. There's a window with the moonlight creeping in. The moonlight is the only thing that illuminates this room. And there's a desk in front of you. It looks like some kind of a small library at the top of on the top floor of some building. Tiny little cubby hole of a library. And as you look down, you see that there's very clearly somebody hunched over their desk writing something. You can't see their face. You can't see them. They're covered in shadow. They're covered in shade. No identifier. You can't even see their hair because they're stuck in the dark. But what you do see is on their shoulders, which are exposed. And you see that there are tattoos on their shoulders that look reminiscent to yours. And we're going to hold right there as I jump back to Sirona and Itzy real quick. Sirona, what are you doing? This guy is dangling. Please let me down. No, you have to let me down. You don't understand.
If I don't understand, why don't you start talking and make
They're gonna attack any moment now. We have to. They're coming. The gnolls are coming here.
The gnolls?
Yes.
Okay. Then why were you being all creepy about the building? What's going on in the building?
Sirona, give me a perception check.
I'm mighty focused on this.
Itzy, also give me a perception check because she just failed.
And who's there? Bleeding out still.
I got a 21.
It's only a 10.
That's not enough. So Sirona is so hyper focused on this guy, she is missing because you guys are looking at the gate. Itzy, you watch as from the woods a group of gnolls come running out carrying a giant ladder, which they put up against the fence, and they begin climbing the ladder. And that's where we're ending tonight's episode.
Oh no!
Good night.
Oh no!
The gnolls are coming.
The gnolls are coming.
The gnolls.
And Itzy's half dead. So is Tyra.
I'm more than half dead. A strong breeze can knock me over.
Oh my
I'm
god.
very close to dead.
Sirona's got a dark pinata thing going. Sorry.
Well, that was fun.
First.
See you
next week. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.